When you have children that are injured, there are many different complications that can arise. And there are some pitfalls to be aware of. The first involves statute of limitations, who can bring the claim, etc. And I'll give you an example of a pitfall. Let's say you have a child that is injured and receives medical treatment at a hospital. Well, if that medical treatment was paid for through parents' health insurance, then the parents likely have the claim for reimbursement for those medical expenses and not the child. And this is an area of dispute that isn't crystal clear in the law, but can have very real ramifications if you are wrong. Because while the statute of limitations for the child's injuries does not begin to run until the child is 18 years old, reimbursement for the medical expenses, which could be a significant part of the claim, might run in 2 or 3 years, depending on what caused the injury. So if you have a child who has been injured, it's important to consult an attorney right away. Some of the other complicating factors that can arise when you're dealing with injuries to children is in trying to predict how those injuries are going to heal over the long run. Obviously, children are still growing, their brains are developing, their bones are growing, so you can have injuries to growth plates and bones that may affect how the bones heal over the long run. You can have children who suffer traumatic brain injury that may affect the cognitive abilities over the long haul. And so depending on the injury to the child, the severity of that injury, it can become extremely complicated and require the use of expert witnesses to, first of all, try to predict what is the most likely outcome for the child's injury over the long haul. And then also, sometimes you may need an economist to quantify how those injuries may affect the earning capacity or things of that nature of the child over the long haul. So if you have a child who's been injured, most important advice is consult an attorney right away.